there's some strong winds on the backside of that as well. I mean, even in Norwood, where it looks like we're still getting winds close to 60.
Yeah, you can see it here, and then these are just estimations. At least 50. I'm sure that some of these are at least 60 miles per hour because the atmosphere in general is pumping out winds up to 40 miles per hour on its own. And speaking of the roads and rain and everything, we actually have Brittany Van Voorhees that is in Union County, I believe. Let's see what the conditions are behind the system, as looks like that circulation is starting to leave Stanly County.
Yeah, Chris, right now we are in eastern Union County, heading really right on the backside there of that warning. We're just to the east here of Marshville, heading toward places like Polkton and up toward Ansonville. Now, I'll tell you, if you look really closely at the storm ahead of us, you can kind of see what looks like kind of the outer edge there of a shelf cloud, the leading edge there of the thunderstorm as it continues to push there toward the east and northeast. Now, what I have noticed on the roadways is the folks definitely taking a little bit of extra time. We have had a lot of rain in this area over the past few hours, so we have encountered many areas with ponding on the roadways, and of course some of that minor street flooding too, especially in those low-lying areas, retention ponds, things of that nature. You'll likely notice that. Now, I do think it is important to note that if you are driving in an area such as this, where we have the storm really the worst right in front of you, you want to make sure to keep that extra distance there, because you don't want things like the rear-facing downdraft, things of that nature, to kind of push those gusty winds out toward you. So you want to remember, of course, to keep that distance. If you are in a severe thunderstorm warning, something like that, you want to remember that you are supposed to treat those like a tornado warning. If you are in your car and you are able to get out the path of the storm, the National Weather Service does recommend that. If the threat is imminent there, they want you to stay in the car, pull off to the side, try to get out as low to the ground as you can go, or at least stay in your vehicle if you can't get out because of flying debris, and cover your head and make sure that stays protected. That's usually one of the biggest threats here when we have the potential for severe storms or a tornado while you're driving in and out. But for the most part, it does look like the storm is rapidly moving away from our area. Been keeping a close eye there. Haven't seen any reports there of extra damage associated with this storm. We are on that backside of it, keeping that safe distance, but we are right behind it for you, and we'll continue to keep you updated with any updates. But for now, I would say I'm going to repeat something that I feel like Brad says a lot during severe weather. Stay weather aware. Remember to have that WCNC app. We will alert you and, of course, keep you updated with any changes. For now, live here in the Chevy Storm Tracker, I'm meteorologist Brittany Van Voorhees.
All right, Brittany, before you go, where were you again? You're in northern Anson County, correct?
We are in northeast Union County near Marshville, heading toward Polkton, toward Ansonville.
Okay, I was just going to tell you, just to your east, where you are, there's another circulation between you and Wadesboro that we're keeping a close eye on. So just be prepared and be on guard, because you're on the backside of that circulation. That's heading up towards Ansonville, but it does look like a secondary circulation there. There is a new severe thunderstorm warning with that cell that has a tornado tag. So I just wanted to be clear that we knew where Brittany was, because I didn't want her driving into the backside of that system, because it's coming up from Lancaster County into Anson County, but it has the same type of circulation, Chris, that we saw earlier.